So what is YouTube? YouTube is a video hosting site that's owned by Google, and it's part of the Google Apps for Education suite that the Alliance has adopted with Blast LA. How can we use it, though, is the question. Oftentimes we run into problems that where YouTube can be blocked, or YouTube is seen as a way where students are wasting their time. But instead of fighting it, why not use it to leverage how we can teach our students better? So I'm going to start talking about the benefits of YouTube. So YouTube allows our students to engage in our content in a multimedia world and in a social media world. We have a couple of alternatives. You might have heard of YouTube EDU, and that's not a separate web page. It's just a channel on YouTube that allows students to gain access to more information that are high quality, high production value, and usually created by teachers and educators. So let's get started. The first thing that you want to make sure that you know is how the videos on YouTube can improve student learning. And primarily it's because we can use the videos to increase engagement with our students. We can engage them with audio. So instead of us just standing up and talking to them, we can now have a video for them. We can incorporate text. So if we have ELL learners, our ELL learners can have closed captioning on the video so they can see it in their own language. There can be transcripts. We can change and flip the classroom so that direct instruction happens outside of the class, and when they're in the class they're actually just engaged in activity and engaged in actual learning and doing instead of just sitting and being lectured to. We offer them different methods of learning. So now with video, they don't have to learn when we're ready to teach them. They can learn when they're ready to actually sit and listen. We can help with struggling students also. If you have difficulty assigning homework for students and actually getting them to do the homework, you can assign a video with, let's say, a preview of what you're going to be doing the following day. Or maybe it's a complex technique, and you can show them how to do those complex techniques before they get to class, so they actually have an idea already, and they can just ask you questions based on what they didn't understand from what they already seen. We can also make unfamiliar topics more relevant by bringing in outside resources from outside of the class. So video clips from outside the class, pictures from outside the class, speakers from outside the class that we might not be able to get into our schools, because let's be honest, a school teacher's schedule is no one's desire. We can also use videos for assessment, and I'm going to show you how to do that today, so I'm going to talk more about that a little bit later. So you might be wondering, what's the difference between YouTube and YouTube EDU? Again, YouTube is how we distribute the videos, or how the videos are distributed out to the world, whereas YouTube EDU is a compilation of high-quality educational YouTube videos. So it's much more specific, and if you're looking for something along those lines, it's a lot easier to find from YouTube EDU than it is to just try to do an open search. Now, I'm sure you're all familiar with how to search on YouTube already, so I'm not going to go into that. But if you do have questions, just let me know. Leave comments, or if this is a live session, you can just raise your hand and ask me. So